basically what we find is, we've humbled ourselves and we realized atheists are right. I'm not even being funny. You're right. Christians have the burden of proof,
Hmm.
right? Because we're claiming something is true. We're claiming something is real. We're claiming God is real and we're claiming Jesus is real, right?
Sure.
So you're right. We have the burden of proof on us. And we're here to say if we give you our evidence, would that be sufficient enough for you? And
Or
our
would you
evidence may,
believe?
yeah, or
Would
would
you?
you be open minded to the evidence?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, yeah. And by the one thing I think I can't speak for all atheists, but by the way, if someone's religious and they're like, listen, Christ has entered my heart, he has revealed himself to me, I need no more evidence to give you. Like atheist is going to be like, all right, like
Right.
I think but is if you want to give evidence, or if you say like, hey, like I believe in God or Jesus or the Bible or anything else because of these things that I think are true, well then there's a discussion to be had, right?
Yeah.
So I acknowledge some Christians are like, I don't need to get evidence. I have
And
my
I
own personal
think,
experience.
So the question, I have a quick question.
go ahead.
Uh, Following, what type of atheist would you presume yourself to be?
I
Mhm.
don't, I'm not, it's like when you ask a Christian, like, what kind of Christian are you? Are you Catholic, Orthodox? And they're like, listen, I don't like labels. The only thing I can say about my atheism is that I have not been convinced that any God or supernatural entities exist. That's the only thing I can say. I'm not even up to date on the latest like
So you will
labels for
be
atheist.
you will be what would be considered an agnostic atheist. You're
Mhm.
just not convinced that there is a God. You're more in the realm of I don't believe there's a God because I'm not convinced there's enough evidence for it.
Yeah, I will say specifically to Christianity, I'm more of a Gnostic atheist. I think I have good reason to think like the Bible, the Old Testament, New Testament isn't accurate, isn't true. But if someone was like, hey, I believe in a divine power, I got nothing to say to that. So, it's, yeah.
Okay.